doing tonight?
Yeah, yeah. Come on.
Party people, are you feeling alright?
Sun up till sundown until you see the morning shine. Spread your love, share a hug. Peace, joy, and party loud. Laugh, sing, and dance all night. Let's have the time of our lives. Let's have the time of our lives. Sun up till sundown until you see the morning shine. Spread your love, share a hug. Peace, joy, and party loud. Laugh, sing, and dance all night. Let's have the time of our lives. Let's have the time of our lives. Ooh, yeah.
Party people, I need you with me, alright? Party people, come on and get down tonight.
Come on and get down, yeah. Sun up till sundown until you see the morning shine. Spread your love, share a hug. Oh yeah. Peace, joy, and party loud. Laugh, sing, and dance all night. Let's have the time of our lives. Let's have the.
Hey!
G'day, guys. That wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be on the Welcome to Friday Night Live. Here we are again. Fantastic. Look, we've just started the evening with some delicious chicken nuggets,
They're all gone.
which we will reveal the delivery driver of that very soon.
Oh.
We've got
Hope you like our new setup as well. Nice
Yep.
Screen here. It's
nice big screen.
a good time.
Now, you would have noticed in many Instagram things of any form of churches that every single church of some kind needs some sort of greenery in their scene.
That's right.
Every single,
have
you always have to have some sort of plant. Apparently, that's the style. So,
It just adds life to the
yes,
room.
yes. If you're making a scene, you got to keep it green. Am I right?
I guess so, yeah.
Very good. Well, look, we've got a real action-packed evening for you guys tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super keen
Yeah,
for
it's
this
going to
evening.
be exciting.
It's gonna be good. Don't know what's gonna happen. Well, we do, but don't fully understand the full concept. I do know that we've got a great word coming up. Now, I'm not being biased.
Nah, Matt's bringing the word. It's going to be solid.
Yeah, I'm very excited, and I really hope, in all seriousness, I hope you're ready to feast on the word this evening and
ready.
be challenged by it. But this is check-in time, isn't it?
It is.
So
we got to give some shout outs.
yeah, we've got to give some shout-outs just to see who is
right.
out there on the interwebs. So, look.
What are you on? You're on the YouTube?
Yeah, we've got the Apple TV coming up in a second.
Right, I'm going to jump up on the Facebook.
Yeah, we'll see what we got
who's
here.
there.
First of all, Oh, we got the Facebook first of all.
Whoa.
Alright, welcome.
Oh, welcome, Matthew Rao.
Yeah, get keen.
Oh.
Shout out to Matt.
Andrew Kim, welcome.
Shout out.
Tiana. I just joined.
Always
That's 'cause
keen.
I just joined.
Oh no, there's a few more that we're missing here. I think on the slower update.
Joash.
Shout out to Joash.
And
Shout
you.
out.
Good. This Melbourne crew, you guys are awesome. Always on time, always keen and
Yeah,
pumped
really
for
loving.
Friday Night Live.
Really missing the Melbourne crew actually. Wish we could go back to summer camp.
I know, but summer camp was so good. I loved how much we bonded there.
Yeah.
It was an extra good year.
Get keen. We're actually looking this week at what we can do for summer camp. Looking
right.
into some potentially different venues, maybe not. We're
Yes.
just kind of scoping it out.
Excited.
But we will give some more details. That is not
Pretty soon.
the announcements tonight. That's a bit further off. But we have something fresh coming for you a little bit later on.
Gonna be good.
It's going to be good. All
Gonna
right.
be good.
Let's have a look here at the YouTubes. Am I on the YouTubes? Yep.
You're on the YouTubes.
I'm on the YouTubes.
I'm on the FB.
Yep.
Rihanna, how you doing?
Shout
You're on
out.
Facebook tonight. There you go.
All right. So
Oh.
look, we got a good crew here on the YouTubes. I want to give a big shout out to Dance Lover. Who is Dance Lover?
Dance lover.
But whoever you are, I love a good dance.
Yep.
And so
does
do you.
Ivor actually. She loves to dance like Emma.
Ivor does, so does Dance Lover. So shout out to you. Ella Grace, shout out.
Whoop whoop.
I saw that there's an original song that you have released on
Yeah,
the YouTubes, which I haven't watched yet. I saw it was posted up a
Go
little
and
while
check
ago.
out Ella's YouTube channel.
Yeah, check out
Some good
Ella's
stuff on
YouTube
there.
channel. Shout out Ella Grace.
Little cheeky plug there.
Man, got a number of people here on the YouTubes. I'm gonna have to go through this quickly. Shout out Meerkat King. Shout out Bectra Killis. Shout out Eva Varlo.
Woo-hoo!
Christmas Eva in the house. Followed by Christina Garnham. Sorry,
Christmas Eva. What does that mean?
Christmas Eve. Yeah. No, I said that because I saw Chris at the start of the next message, which was Christina Garnham. So shout out Christina Garnham. Shout out Jeremiah DeMartin. Man, there are so many here. I might save these. There's so many here. I'm
That's
just gonna.
good. That's a
yeah, I'm
good,
gonna
solid
save some shout outs for a bit
list.
later because that's
Cindy Tonner on the Facebook.
welcome.
She's saying she misses her Melbs fam too. I'm there. I feel that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Look, I know we're going to see probably a little bit more of you guys. For those of you who are going back to school next week, very sorry about that. But am looking forward that these restrictions are lifting and we can do some more stuff. And we got some stuff planned coming up,
It's gonna be
which
a
you'll
good
hear about. All right, let's go on from check-ins. Let's jump into the action for
Into
tonight.
our challenge for tonight.
So this challenge for tonight. Look, I'm going to just hand it over to Mr. Jonah for the soundbite. What are we doing tonight? I have no context to know what's happening.
It's gonna be
Like,
good though.
give me a thumbs up once the thing is played.
-1, that's free quick maths.
Oh, beautiful. All right.
Woo!
That's right, guys. The segment is quick maths. So, we've got to bring in our second
Special guest?
special
Our
guest
only
this
special
evening.
guest?
Our only special guest, the mathematician himself,
Welcome.
Mr. Tom Colvin, is in the house.
Round of applause,
Welcome.
please, guys.
We're playing a game of quick maths, and look, very simple dynamic. We simply from one of our awesome production crew here are going to have just a math quiz, quick maths, and they're going to fire just some simple maths questions at us. Very simple, and we'll keep a tally going, and whoever answers the most is going to. There's something planned which Tom has greatly organised for us. For the loser of the challenge.
So he's obviously confident that he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Better win.
Well, basically,
Hopefully.
look, if Tom wins, he can choose which one of us have to go through whatever he's prepped up. If I win, then Asher does, and if Asher wins, then I do. That's pretty much the dynamic of the game. Pretty simple. So feel free to play along. I'm going to close up this, so I definitely can't see any answers. But if you want to, put the answers in the chat before you hear it, then you can play along and know that you actually beat Tom or myself. Yeah. You can see by his jacket
The
there that
lab
he's-
coat. It's not
the
a
lab-
jacket, it's a lab coat.
Sorry, the lab coat here.
Yeah,
He's
I went to uni for
Which
2 weeks.
automatically makes him good at maths.
Yeah,
very intelligent.
yeah.
Alright, so how are we doing this? Buzzer? Like,
Yeah,
we're
I'll,
going across.
Just yell out the answer. First one to yell out the answer.
Okay, what if... Okay, great.
what if
Alright,
we all yell it out at the same time then?
Then it's a tie.
That's so hard.
It's
are
quick
you ready
maths.
for the first question?
Yeah.
No.
6 plus 6.
12.
Chup.
Okay, that was Tom's.
Yeah.
Well done, Tom.
My response time is not fast. Okay? I know
This is good. No, this is good. I like this start. This is a good
It's
start.
bad.
Alright,
So it's bad.
second question. 52 plus 8.
60.
That was Tom.
I like this. What I
I
like
reckon that
about,
was Matt. That was Matt.
what I like about this is that Asher isn't answering. That's what I like about it. Tom is answering quick.
I get the answer as you say it.
All right, let's go. Quick maths.
Alright, ready?
Wait. Yeah, go.
9 times 9.
81.
See, the coat helps. It's streamlined.
Got the nose itch
I've
in
actually got
there.
I know.
the answers on the inside of the coat.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
this is.
Oh, I
really
should be
does.
looking at the screen actually for the answers.
Yeah.
So it's
Formula
two.
sheet.
So it's 2, I think, to Tom. Tom's in the lead. All right.
Okay. 1 plus 1.
2.
Oh,
See, I still came last! I'm just not quick!
this is good. This is
That was
good.
actually really uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Keep going.
4 minus 1, that's 3. Quick.
Well, I'll just give up.
9 divided by 3.
3.
3.
Whoa,
Oh,
how do you answer that so quick? Division is hard.
I like it.
What?
Tom's definitely leading this, but I wanna be the decider. Like I wanna choose. Anyway, keep going.
Okay,
What are you saying?
I don't know.
ready?
It's all a distraction.
9 plus 5.
14.
14. That's good.
I'm done.
Ready?
I'm done.
100 plus 100.
200.
That was a tie!
Well,
Other questions.
Okay, fine.
I'll give that one. I'll give that one.
Can you give it to
I'll
me?
give it to
I'll give that one to
I'll give it to
Asher.
Asher.
At least I have one.
I'll give that one to Asher. That's fair.
Okay.
So I think it's like 114, right? 115. I don't know. Tom's definitely winning
No
at the
idea.
moment.
Tom's winning.
Okay. 56 divided by 8.
7.
Whoa. See, you knew that. You already knew
I
she
did know
was
that
going to
one.
say 7.
I just sort of guessed when you said
I mean,
56 it
Is
would
that
be
even
7
correct?
or 8.
Yeah.
So
I haven't decided if that's correct.
No,
That
it
was-
is
correct.
correct. I know that.
Wow, I don't.
It is, I have a calculator.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right. We'll just try a couple more, but if Tom answers these next couple, he's definitely won this. So
You ready?
we're not even gonna. Yeah.
590 divided by 3.
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't even know how to work that out. Oh, by 3. Like 165.
196. 0.6667.
Look, I'll pay that for creativity,
Yeah, very good.
but we're definitely putting this away. All right. All right.
I
Next.
need all the help
Next
I
one,
can
look, I don't even think it matters anymore. Tom's definitely won this, but look, just give us 2 more. 2 more.
2 more.
get. 2 more.
Just to seal the deal.
56 divided by 5.
It doesn't. 11.2.
Yes.
Wow. Well, it's not a whole number. It's.
I know.
Look, Tom definitely deserves to win this.
Wait, we should do it so that just you guys.
No.
Like,
It's,
how does that...
we have to, if you want to meet the pinnacle, you've got to beat the best, right? We've learned this from MJ, Michael Jordan.
The last dance.
Yeah, last dance. So look,
Shout
last
out.
one, it's already
Shout out
been
to Reggie
decided.
Miller.
It's already been decided, but just one more for the fun.
One more.
Dennis
One more for the lols.
Wait, one more and Tom can't answer. And what?
No, but still, Tom's going to decide who gets the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So wait, I can or can't answer?
You can.
I can.
By the stated rules at the start, Tom definitely...
And also, he's won. So
He's definitely won. But one more just for fun.
Double points.
Repeat.
I like that.
Oh.
Yeah, double points.
Okay, I'm gonna do a longer equation.
Okay.
I
Add
don't
some
like
bits in it. Okay, ready? 5 5 times 6 minus 3.
27.
Ooh.
You've done it. It is 27.
As they say, quick
Is
maths.
there victory music playing?
I assume that there is.
Yeah.
I assume that there is.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Tom,
One, that's free, quick
you
maths.
definitely won this game. So, whatever thing that you planned, who is going to be
Do
the...
you want me to give you like not the full description or like a brief description of what we've got planned for the loser?
No, not at all. No,
Right.
not at all. You just have to select right now the person.
So out of you two, it can't be any of them?
No, just us two.
Alright. I'm gonna go with Asha. Because she was cheating. She used her calculator.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'm going to do...
Guys.
Because I have won officially, Asha is now going to be blindfolded,
Just be gentle.
and we get to see. Sorry,
It's not going to tie. You need to do
Alright.
it diagonally.
It's fine. I'll just hold it.
just hold it. All right. How many fingers am I holding up?
I can't see. My eyes
Okay.
are also closed.
I'm looking to see what the punishment here is.
Don't mind all of the props on the table.
So
You can see it all clearly.
I'm assuming that she will need to. Oh my gosh! Wow! Okay. What are we going to do with that?
We're gonna let
Just
the
go-
guys decide? The viewers?
Are we seriously going to
Guys.
get her to eat that?
Yeah.
Are you serious? That is awesome.
Guys!
That is awesome. All right. Well done, Professor. Coming up with the goods.
I don't.
All right. Look, blindfold can be off.
Okay.
Fantastic. Well, welcome. We're back here. So now
I'm worried.
I don't even know what this means, but we're going to find out later on this evening to see what will happen. I reckon just quickly we might actually we'll send Professor Tom off. Catch you later. If you just move back over there
Alright, can
quickly.
you just get my phone as well?
Yeah, of course. Because we're about to get into it. Just a couple more shout outs for those who have joined.
I don't like that.
Yeah, this is good.
I'm nervous.
Wait, hold on. Don't look.
You can't look.
Yeah, you cannot
Oh,
look.
are people commenting?
No. Well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Just in
'cause-
case.
Alright.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, definitely. Okay, there's some real good comments here. Okay, this is great. All right. Yeah, so actually you are now banned from looking at the Facebook comments.
I can't give shout outs.
Anymore.
You cannot give shout
done
outs.
this.
No, unfortunately.
I can't believe you've done this.
Sorry, I've just lost the YouTubes here.
That's alright.
Yeah, well, at least we got this week, maybe a resource.
All right, sorry guys, I just need to very quickly get the YouTubes back up. I'm so sorry.
I'm a bit nervous. Do you want to just use my Facebook? So you don't take it.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay,
Just leave it.
so shout outs.
Shout out to everyone.
Oh, I pressed the refresh button and it's taken ages to load.
Oh my gosh.
I am
Just leave it.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I really want to give shout outs though. Guys, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me right now.
I can't even contribute.
Okay,
because
Chelsea
I can't-
Trin, shout out.
Shout out.
Alexa, shout out
Love
to
you.
you. Laura Davies, shout out to you as well. We've got, there's an online prayer for Asha squad that has started.
What?
Hashtag prayers up for Asha. This is
What the heck is happening?
Jeremiah's going, I can't believe you've done this. And there's a good crew here. Jade
I can't
is
believe you've
also
done this.
lifting up prayers for Asha.
Guys.
So look, fantastic. Anything you want to say, Asha, at this point?
I am really nervous by your reaction, the fact that they're praying for me. That's not a good sign. And
It'll go down smooth, I'm sure. Nice and smooth. But anyway, here we are. We're entering into the business right here now. I've got a word to share. I'm really excited. We're going to get into some worship and a word. And anything you want to say to keep yourself, Asher?
No, I'm good, but do you want me to pray? Let's pray.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, God, I thank you for tonight. I thank you for everyone who has tuned in thus far and those that will continue to tune in as we keep watching. And God, I pray for myself and what's going to happen later. And I pray that everyone also prays for me. And I pray that it's not Chili's because I'll die. We pray that we all get stuff out of tonight and that your name will be glorified ultimately. Amen.
Amen.
You shine brighter than any star in the sky. Your light shining through the dark of the night. Jesus, forever I find all that I am in your love, love, love. You are with me in every step that I take. Your love for me, and you have called me by name. Jesus, forever I find all that I am in your love, love, love. Let the music play, hear us praise your name. See the darkness fade, dance the night away. We have found our place in the Savior's grace. Dance the night away. Your light has taken over me, yeah. Over me, yeah. I find freedom in the light of your love, everlasting. You are more than enough, Jesus, forever. I find all that I am in your love, love, love. Let the music play, hear us praise your name. See the darkness fade, dance the night away. We have found our place in the Savior's grace. Dance the night away. Your light has taken over me, yeah. Over me, yeah. All of my heart and soul, to you alone. You are the one I want now, forever. All of my heart is yours, it's forevermore. You are the one I want now, forever. All of my heart and soul, to you alone. You are the one I want now, forever. All of my heart is yours, forevermore. You are the one I want. Let the music play, hear us praise your name. See the darkness fade, dance the night away. We have found our place in the Savior's grace. Dance the night away. Your light has taken over me, yeah. Over me, yeah.
All right, guys, my great privilege to share the word this evening. Just want to start with a quick psalm that I love, and I often pray this psalm in the morning when I'm sitting down to read the word. It says this in Psalm 19:18. Open my eyes that I may see wonderful things in your word. And for our young people, our youth leaders, whoever is watching, I'm really, really believing tonight that if you come with a prayer of expectancy, like that you're actually going to hear from God tonight, then you will hear from him. I'm pretty aware that, to be honest, if I'm being real, this online stuff, I find it really, really hard to focus in on a word. Sometimes I sit and I listen to a Sunday message and I get distracted so much because I'm not in the room hearing it. But can I just encourage you right now to make this choice and this decision to actually listen to the words here. We're going to speak for 10 minutes about Jesus, and he will change your life if you give him those 10 minutes. So get open your Bible, get ready. We're going to go to John 9 and read a word here. But the title of my word tonight is See Jesus More Than Anything Else. See Jesus more than anything else. Guys, can I get some hype?
Woo!
Yeah, no. See Jesus. Yeah, you don't have to do it all the time. Just thought I'd get you hyped up. See Jesus more than anything else. Let's read from John 9. It says, as Jesus was walking along, he saw a man who had been blind from birth. Rabbi, his disciples asked, why was this man born blind? Was it because of his own sins or his parents' sins? It was not because of his own sins or his parents' sins, Jesus answered. This happened so that the power of God could be seen in him. We must quickly carry out the tasks assigned to us by the one who sent us. Live. The night is coming, and then no one can work. But while I am here in the world, I am the light of the world. Then he spit on the ground, made mud with the saliva, and spread the mud over the blind man's eyes. He told him, go and wash yourself in the pool of Siloam, Siloam meaning sent. So the man went, washed, and he came back seeing. Okay. Now, this story, in terms of what happens, is very, very simple. Jesus sees a blind man. His disciples see him as well and ask Jesus a question. Jesus answers the question, and then Jesus meets the need of the person who's sitting there blind. Okay? Simple story, easy to understand, but if you just keep it at a simple level, you'll miss the entire purpose of why this is in the gospel right here, which is what I want to explore. Whether you're a disciple of Jesus, and the truth is we, as a youth through our Connect groups, if you haven't been a part of it, we've been looking at what it means to be a disciple of Jesus. And I know that there are people who are watching this right now who would say, Matt, I am a disciple of Jesus. Jesus is my king. I follow him. Then that's great. That's fantastic. But I'm also pretty aware that there's people who could be watching who you're a bit like the blind man, where you can't see God yet. You can't sense him. Maybe when we were kind of having youth in person, you've come and visited and you see that people love God, they're worshiping, they're talking about God, and you're like, I can't see him. What are you talking about? This story can teach us something to both the disciple of Jesus and the blind man. We've just got to hear it. Jesus wants to teach us something tonight, so let's get into this. The question that Jesus asks is, it seems a bit confusing. They ask, why is this man blind? Is it because of his sin or his parents' sin? He's been blind from birth, and we didn't read it tonight, but later on we see about his parents, and his parents react to this story as well, which you can read on yourself. But the question is actually a good one, because the question is asking this: why do some people suffer more than other people? I'm not trying to equate this coronavirus lockdown to suffering. It's our experience of being locked down is not suffering. It's more like inconvenience, to be honest. But I really love this story because when I was reading this, I really started to feel a perspective that I don't feel often, unfortunately. And it's the perspective of a family who has a mum or a dad or a child or a brother or an uncle who has like a permanent disability, a thing that they live with every single day that makes their life more difficult, makes their life harder, and they live with that. And there's no, at least in the natural sense, there's no way that will change, right? There's very few people that I know that have a suffering like this, where they can't see or they have something that is with them permanently. And this is the question that the disciples are trying to ask, like, why is this the case? Why do some suffer so much more than, I guess, the average person, who the suffering that we experience often is only because of consequences for things that we do? If you're out there and you have a family member or you yourself have some sort of disability, I'm trying to help you understand that I really feel for you, and I wish that the suffering you experience was relieved. But Jesus has something more to offer here in this story, if that's you tonight. We see blindness as a deficit, and it is. It really is. And life is unimaginably harder for a blind person. But Jesus answers this question in a way that reveals his heart towards each and every person. You know, what we see as suffering, God uses as an opportunity to glorify him. Now, just stick with me here, okay? Because we're dealing with something that I want to be really, sensitive with. But if blind person in the story, if a person who suffers blindness for their life is able to overcome that feeling of just dissatisfaction or how unfair it is, and put their trust in God, that he has a greater purpose, then that's an example of God's power working through them. It would be inconceivable to feel anything, more than just feeling down and out. But yet God's power can work in somebody who has experienced something so difficult and turn their life around. That is an example of God's power working. I think of some other examples, right? If you struggle with a real fear and you're able to see God's plan even in the midst of your anxiety, then that's an example of God's power working through you. I think of some other people where you're battling with sin and you're able to expose that sin, or you're able to seek forgiveness from that person that's hurt you, or you're able to apologize, or you're able to confess to another person what you've done and trust in God's grace that he isn't going to condemn you for your sin, but he's going to free you from your sin when you come to the reality of its danger. Then that's an example of God's power working through you. The natural human response is that we hide away, or that we rely on ourselves, or that we do something for ourselves. But if we're able to drop that, or that changes, and we're willing to open up, then God's power is truly working through us. And this is what Jesus says in this verse. He says, this happened so that the power of God could be seen in him. This blind man was healed and experienced this power that God can have in our life. So, if you're able to trust God despite your suffering, you allow God the space to work in your suffering. I want to share this verse because this will really encourage people who have this long-standing suffering. I'm not talking about coronavirus lockdown. That is not suffering in my books. That is just inconvenience. But I'm making an appeal to a certain person here who is listening tonight. In 2 Corinthians 4:17-18, it says, "For our present troubles, the things that we experience in this world, right, our lifetime, for our present troubles are small and won't last very long, yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever. So we don't look at the troubles we can see now, we fix our gaze on things that cannot be seen. For the things we see now will soon be gone, but the things we cannot see will last forever." What does Jesus want us to do with this story? Most of all, more than, just thinking about, how amazing it is that Jesus has healed this man, which is true. It is amazing that Jesus was here performing miracles, showing that he was God, showing that he was able to overcome something that no man can overcome or no woman can overcome, which is blindness. There's a call that Jesus asks from us, and we find that actually in the chapter before, when he's talking again about being this light of the world. It says this in John 8:12. Now listen carefully. Jesus spoke to the people and said, "I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you will have the light that leads to life. Jesus wants you to see him tonight. But more than that, Jesus wants you to follow him. Follow him. What are you hiding from God's light? Why aren't you following him closely anymore? What's in the way? What's blocking your attention? What has gotten in between you and your trust for God? Or maybe you haven't trusted him at all. You've been spiritually blind from birth. You haven't seen God yet. Why don't you put your trust in him? Why don't you look at these words right here where it says, if you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness, because I will give you the light that leads to life. Right now, you can open up your heart and trust that Jesus is going to heal you from your spiritual blindness and reveal himself to you tonight. I'm going to just finish up here and say that a walk with God is a walk where you trust him despite what circumstances around your life look like. In any situation, in any moment, what leads to life is not a healing or a process of healing, which is fantastic and awesome. I would love that for each person, to be healed of physical things. But more than that, the power that works through you is when you trust in him and you see him for who he is. He's God. So I'm going to actually close with prayer, and then we'll go back to some worship to finish off. God, I thank you for each person, God, and I just pray right now that you would open spiritual hearts, spiritual eyes to see you, God. I pray that we would take you for your word. We wouldn't overcomplicate what this is saying, but we would simply begin to follow you, God. That our trust would be in you, that our trust wouldn't be in the world or trying to fix ourselves, but that our trust would be in the light of the world, who you are and what you have done for us. And so I pray for each person tonight, Lord, that they would see you. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's worship.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. And you have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. Oh, I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. And you have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. And you have been so, so kind to me.
still unfound leaves the 99. Oh, I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you'd give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
You paid it all. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. Oh, I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you'd give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
What an awesome word from Matt. Thank you for that. That was so good. Love it. And I really encourage you guys, like, when we do Friday Night Live, like, just like you would be for real. Sorry, something funny just happened. Just like you would be for real at youth on a Friday, pretend like it's exactly like that, because it is exactly like that. You're hearing a word and God can still do transforming work in your heart. You've just got to let him do it. So listen with those ears to let God transform you and change your life from the words that you hear. And awesome worship too. Thanks, Sarah and Jones. That was just beautiful atmosphere in this room right here.
Yeah, our team, seriously.
No, they're solid.
They're bringing it every single week, and I cannot wait to. I'm loving this online stuff, and it's going to be great to look back and watch these videos.
No, but it's not the same.
It's not the same as being in the
can't
room
wait to
with
be
everyone
live.
together, singing very good or bad together, depending on how good you are as a
gonna be
singer.
great.
But it doesn't even matter when it's.
Smelling all the sweat. And
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
All right.
I miss it.
Let's stop playing
No,
games.
I am happy to keep just like
No way.
yeah. And
All right.
the word was just
So-
so great, and God, we just
Here we
thank
go.
you for everything.
This is the moment we
that
have
you
been
are
waiting
doing.
for.
I don't want to do this. People are praying for me. Pray
Yeah.
for me.
Just as we're doing this here, now,
Oh.
Tom, get
can't do
prepared.
this.
Get prepared. Just wait there, but get prepared as you need to get prepared. All
I
right?
can't.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
This is handy. I'm
No,
gonna, I'm gonna double do this right.
Ah.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Wait, make sure it's not gonna fall down.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
I mean, actually, yeah, it can fall down because then I'll know what's actually going
Look,
on.
does that feel alright? Because that
Oh.
feels good to me.
Your finger just went up my nose. Don't put it over my nose.
She needs to breathe.
I
Sorry.
need to breathe.
That feels sturdy. All right. Okay. Now I think we're all good. All right.
I'm really nervous.
Okay.
What is gonna happen?
Professor Tom, ready to prepare?
Guys, just on a scale of 1 to 10, like,
What's going
is
on?
it like chilies or worse than chilies?
Okay. Now, I don't even know how we're gonna do this.
Is it Chili's or worse than Chili's?
I don't even know how we're gonna do
Guys!
this.
Hold our hands out, or
Yeah. Okay.
or,
So
hang on,
what we might do,
hold our hands out,
just,
or the,
just to make it easier to eat.
Wait,
Just to make it easier to eat, you're gonna have to put your hands out.
I'm really nervous.
Don't worry,
I'm really
it's
nervous.
not gonna be that bad. Okay.
Oh my god.
Tom will put it in
Alright.
your hands at some point.
Are we gonna count down?
Yeah. Why not? Let's just do it.
From 10.
Johnny, you lead the count, brother.
Like Chili's or worse than
Right,
Chili's?
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The stand is falling off. The stand is falling off. Oh, that is awesome. Oh! Got him! Yes, correct. Now, what you didn't see, Asha has given birth to a snake. No, not actually. Asha's pregnant, guys.
No, I haven't.
Number 2.
I was gonna be a big
On the
sister.
way. But we still gotta get Loretta out here. Seriously, we've gotta get Loretta out here.
She's sort of wrapped around my hand, actually, which is a bit.
Now, apparently, when the neck goes to an S shape, that's when she's more likely to pounce.
Really?
So I
Really?
would-
So she's gonna eat me?
I would call that more of a Z.
Just relax.
Okay.
A Z shape.
Oh my god.
This is quality content. This is quality content. This is quality content.
She's gonna bite. No.
Maybe.
It's okay.
Still pray for Asha.
It's alright.
Hashtag pray for Asha. Well, look, guys,
And baby Mashy too.
that's Friday Night Live.
She's heavy. Ooh.
Very exciting.
Okay.
Number 2 on the way. It says down the corner. Well, of the
Where's
thing,
she going?
November.
Oh, she's going somewhere.
November. The end of November is when Baby Mashy 2.0 is coming. So very excited for that.
Alright.
Any reacts to that experience just then?
That I wasn't bad, but the fact that she's a little unhappy is not. That's more nervous.
Yeah. I would say she's content.
S-shaped neck or whatever.
I would say she's content.
Oh, really? That's not real?
What? The snake's not real.
No, snake is real.
Yeah. No, the
snake is real.
The snake is definitely real.
Alright, I think that Matt needs to also have a go.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Oh, go for it. I thought your reaction was
I've already grabbed Loretta today.
Stuck on my hand. She doesn't want to let me go.
Yeah, fair enough.
like, no, don't leave me.
Yeah, really constricting around the arm
Yeah,
here.
might actually lose an arm.
Yeah, nice. There you go. It's all over. Well, thanks for tuning into Friday Night Live, guys. If you're joining in with your Connect groups, fantastic. Have a good one. If you're not, that's fine too. Join in Sunday PM church. All the other stuff that's happening. Have a great time.
Get excited for November.
Get excited for November. Get excited for December. And some big stuff coming up soon. But
Nope.
either way, we're going to sign out now. Have a great evening. Love you guys. Peace out.
Bye.